here today, ready to talk to you guys. I thought I'd start a little bit early today just to give everybody a chance to get on. So I wanted to make sure everybody is on. So I want to give you this great information. Today, our topic is about LinkedIn. What is it? 3 reasons why you need to be on it. Now, today, not tomorrow, today. Yep, today. Hey, Christina. Hey, Danita. Hi, good to see you guys. Thanks so much for joining. I thought I'd start a couple of minutes early just to give people a little bit of time to get on. And then I will get started with my topic. So let's chat a little bit. How was you guys' day? Good day today? Hey. How was your day today, Danita? Did you have a good day today? And Christina, how you feeling? Everything good? How the twins? Hey there, Rev. All good, Danita. I'm glad you had an amazing day. Good deal. It's always good when your day is amazing. Hey, Reverend, how you today? Good to see you all. Yeah, because I am going to talk about LinkedIn. I get a lot of questions about LinkedIn all the time. And I am putting together, transitioning my presentation from Diverge, Danita, and I'm transitioning that into a actual class, a webinar, to teach a little bit deeper about LinkedIn because I got a lot of questions after the presentation that I did at the conference. A lot of people are still not sure about what LinkedIn is and what it's for and what it's good for. And I can go on and on and on. I think they should probably give me some kind of payment because I talk about LinkedIn a lot. Yes, praise the Lord. Yeah. Oh, you say you need a reason to come. Oh, baby, you can come anytime you want. You and the new wife. But yes. I mean, LinkedIn is really, really awesome. And affiliate program. I wonder if they do that. If they do, I need to find out because LinkedIn need to be paying me as much as I talk about LinkedIn, or at least put me to the top of their feed. Hey, Deke, how you doing? Levi, good to see you. Yay! Yes, I am going to talk to you guys about LinkedIn. I guess I'll give people about 1 more minute and then I'll get in and I'll start talking about LinkedIn. Again, what it's good for, what is the use of LinkedIn, and how you can really maximize it. And these 3 quick things will really help you get a better understanding about what LinkedIn is and how to really use it. Because a lot of people just really don't know about LinkedIn. And what I'm trying to do, my mission is to change that. Change it. Because I want people to really flip the script with the social media. So I guess I'll go ahead and get started. Okay, here we go. Nicolette's Barrett Career Musings will begin. I like that, Career Musings. Okay, so yes, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one of my, oh good, but you just, okay, Reverend Kathy, you said you already linked, you just need to get in. Okay. Well, yes, definitely get linked and get all the way in. Hey, cuz, Nicole, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, well, I'm so glad that you guys are joining. I'm going to go ahead and give you this information. And while you are on the broadcast, these are the things I want you to do. I want you to share it with other people and let them know that we are actual live and there's good information about LinkedIn that they need to hear like right now, today. So take a moment to share so we can get more people on. And what I'm doing actually right now, I'm doing a double Facebook Live. I'm doing a live on my personal page and I'm also doing a live on my iRock Resumes Resumes page. If you have not had an opportunity to like that iRock Resumes Facebook page, please take a moment to do that as well, because eventually I'm going to do a lot of them on my business page. I just wanted to kind of try it out on my Facebook page, see how it goes, which is going very well. But I would love to do it all in my business page because, hey, I'm a business, right? I'm an entrepreneur. And my business, if you all do not know, my business is iRock Development Solutions, LLC, doing business as iRock Resumes. Yes, okay. I had to do that, you know, coming from a Chicago girl. All right, so I want you guys to do that. Share the information. Even when I'm done with the actual broadcast, please go ahead and share it as well after the broadcast so people can see it. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll be announcing something great that I'm doing as well so you all can see it. So let's get started. So LinkedIn, what the heck is LinkedIn? What is LinkedIn? What is it about? Why do I need to be on it? Why are people always talking about it? Or if people talk about it, people are still saying, what is it? What am I supposed to do with LinkedIn? Why should I be on there? Okay, so let's first talk about LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, it is social media. It is. It is a social media platform. Now, here's the catch. It's a social media platform, but not in the same format where you think it is a social media. It's not your typical Facebook. It's not your typical Instagram. It's not your typical Twitter. It's nothing like that. It is an actual social platform for professionals and as well as business owners and entrepreneurs. That's what it is. But you can still take the same type of thought process about LinkedIn and say, okay, Facebook, and say, well, what can I do on LinkedIn that I can do on Facebook? Well, I will warn you, do not do the duck lips and post duck lips on LinkedIn. No, do not post your latest food that you went to the latest restaurant on LinkedIn. No. Professionals and entrepreneurs, they really don't care. We don't really have time for that. We'll look at that on Facebook because those are our friends who want to interact, but on LinkedIn, you're there for a specific reason. LinkedIn is one of the largest social, virtual network platforms ever. They're probably now close to 500 million users right now. So you think about a Rolodex. When you go to an actual network event or what have you, what you're doing is basically exchanging business cards. And at that network event, you may meet maybe 5 or 10 people. In the whole group, it'll probably be about maybe 10 to 15 people, maybe even a 50 person type of networking event. So that's kind of local and that's kind of small. And you have to go to so many of them in order to really develop a great network, right? For years. And then sometimes things change and business cards are obsolete and their phone numbers are different. So now you're stuck with these business cards, and what are you going to do with it? I'm going to do a Facebook Live about to tell you what to do with with the actual business cards. So I had to remember that. So this is what LinkedIn is. It's more than just exchanging business cards. What the goal is that you make connections. So you're connecting with other professionals to grow your virtual network. Meaning I could connect with somebody here on stateside in the United States and also connect with somebody in another country. It could be Africa, China, what have you, especially when people know that I speak and I do presentations and I teach. I can get invited to another country to actually speak on anything that's related to my business. So that kind of network to me is more valuable than just going to a local one. Now don't get me wrong, I love local events. I love meeting local people, what have you, but LinkedIn is a little bit different because it's a social platform. So in instance, LinkedIn is your virtual networking event that you can go to every single day, all types of the day, instead of being, it's going to be a network event at 9 o'clock on Thursday at this time. And if you're working, you can't make it, you got to figure out when you can go to one that's after work or what have you. LinkedIn, you can go to any time. And the goal is to make connections that are valuable connections, not just connected with just anybody, but valuable connections where you all will have something in common and you can have a following. So that's what LinkedIn basically is. And when you're looking at it from that perspective, you can do a whole lot. And some of the other things I want you to understand that what LinkedIn is that you can, it's also like this big, huge job board as well. Now we'll talk a little bit about that. Although it's a people think, okay, it's just I'm not looking for a job, so why am I on LinkedIn? I don't need to be using LinkedIn. It's not necessarily just a job board. It's about connecting with people that's in your same industry. There are so many professional groups down to the niche of a professional group. If you are in project management, there are several types of project management groups out there. If you are a speaker, there's several, or not even several, there's a ton of speaking groups out there. If you are, I even saw something about construction. If you're in construction, there's a network actually on LinkedIn for construction workers. They need to connect as well to understand where the next jobs, especially if you're living in a area where it's climate, dependent, right? So if you're in Chicago, not many construction jobs are going on in the wintertime, but hey, they may be able to connect with somebody down south and move down there just to do that job, just to stay employed and having some income in. So you never know what kind of things that you can get on LinkedIn. So you have to be out there to actually investigate and see what's going on. But it opens up your eyes to a world of possibility. And then when you're out there, you want to make those connections and keep in contact with them and making sure that you're learning about them or what have you. Case in point, I saw a post out about this group called Founders of Color. So they're launching this group to bring all people together, not just African Americans, people of all races together to understand how to network and leverage finances out there to grow your business. So I just saw the post. I commented on the post, didn't know who the young lady was at all, commented on the post to say, this is an awesome idea. How can I get involved in something like this? Lo and behold, we had a conversation on the LinkedIn. Then we spoke with each other on the phone, made an appointment. We talked to each other on the phone. I joined the organization, and now I'm part of their database. I'm one of the only 10, they only had 10 per slot of career development professionals that's in their database. So now with this huge database that they're building, if someone is looking for my type of business, I want only 10. And that's because I just saw it on LinkedIn and I made the connection to just say, hey, I like what you're doing. I want to learn more about that, and got on the ground floor to be able to do that. So those are some of the things that you can do on LinkedIn. So it's not just a place where you're looking for a job. It's about networking and expanding your horizons, expanding your network outside of your local networking events, and also the local people that you're dealing with. And people see me all the time and say, oh my gosh, you're always out and about, you're always doing these things. That's because I get out of my comfort zone. I get out, I meet people, and I make it worth it. And I do a lot of meeting as well on LinkedIn, and that's what you can do. So it is a social media platform, but it's for professionals and business owners. That's what it actually is. Hey, Erica. So that's what it's for. So you got to be on there. So now I'm gonna give you 3 great reasons on why you need to be on LinkedIn. Okay, so number 1, you can use it as your living and breathing resume. Now, what do I mean by living and breathing? Living and breathing resume, where you can edit your resume or your profile at any time that you want to. And for business owners and entrepreneurs, it's your living and breathing professional bio, your professional summary, talking about what you have to offer a business. If you're not on LinkedIn, or if you are, take a look at my profile. I don't talk about a job or anything. I'm marketing my skills, my business. I rock resumes, and I'm talking about what I can do for potential clients who visit my page. So it's living and breathing. I can edit it anytime I want. And the good thing about it, when I do make any kind of updates get on my profile, it lets my whole network know she changed something. You all better go see. And I love it. And then I get more people wanting to connect. I am getting at least 1 to 2 people wanting to connect with me on LinkedIn daily. I'm almost at 1,000 connections, which is pretty good for me. And so I'm active, but I'm not active as much as some other people, but I'm out there every single day. And this is what I really want you to do. Flip the script. Think about it as not instead of spending so much time on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or what have you, switch that time over to LinkedIn as a professional and as an entrepreneur and business owner. That's what you want to do. Okay, so the first thing is use it as your living and breathing resume that you could change at any time that you want to, and your professional summary. In real time, immediate, and you don't have to worry about, okay, now I got to send my resume off, I got to send this information off, or what have you. Not that I'm not trying to turn away business out. If you need me, y'all know where to find me. So, but I'm just saying, it's really, really good that you can do that in an instant. Number two, you can use it to actively and passively look for a job. Not everybody's out here looking for a job. However, with your professional bio and your professional summary that's out there, your resume, someone may be interested in what you have to offer. And because you're already employed, you're not in a hurry. So guess what? You have leverage. You're able to negotiate some different terms, negotiate a better salary or something, because you're happy where you are. You don't have to go, but it's something that you can passively do. So that's what you really want to look at it as. Not to say that I'm not on LinkedIn because I'm not looking for a job. I'm happy where I am. No, you're a professional. You need to be on LinkedIn. If you're any type of professional, you need to be on LinkedIn. I don't care what you do. You need to be on LinkedIn, because you never know what your skills will entice someone that will offer you opportunity that you probably never even thought about. So therefore, be on there for that purpose alone, actively or passively, to look for a job. And then last but not least, it's an excellent opportunity for you to learn on the go. I'm really big about developing yourself beyond your everyday mundane things. Yes, I like to hear about the latest restaurant in my area by my friends on Facebook. Yeah, cool. I'm going to check it out. That's great. However, what I'm more interested in is about learning what's going on in my industry. What's going on in the resume writing world? What's going on in the interview prep coach world? What's going on in LinkedIn, which I love? What's going on? And also, how can I be a better entrepreneur? How can I be a better career professional? So it's learning on the go, because there are so many great articles out there that you can pick up in a moment and click on a button and read an article to professionally develop yourself. So that's what you really want to do. It's on the go, making sure that you're learning on the go. Please make sure you're having that opportunity. You don't have to worry about signing up for a whole lot of things. You don't have to do anything, but you'll see it right then and there to learn something. And while you're there, make sure you read my articles too. Okay. Okay, I'm being corny. But anyway, make sure you read my articles. I have a great 3-part article that talks about the 12 things that your boss notices about you. And you need to understand that we're watching. We see what you do. And if you think you're going to get promoted or get opportunities, there may be some things that are stopping you. Just simple things like that. And I broke it up into 3 articles because it's supposed to be a quick read. Somebody can read it on their way to their next meeting. Somebody can read it on the train or the bus or in transit. I won't say while you're driving. No, but in transit or what have you. So it's something that you can quickly do, and therefore you can learn. Not to say you can't learn stuff on Facebook, but Facebook is really not the place where you're going to learn a lot of those things. However, LinkedIn can be that quick place for you to do it. So those are really 3 main reasons why you need to be on there. If nothing else, get out there for that. Number 1, use it as your living and breathing resume and professional bio. So you can edit it at any time. If something changes on your job, you get a promotion, some of your responsibilities change, you go right out there to LinkedIn, update it. And guess what? Those keywords are also searchable, so you never know. A recruiter may be looking for you, so you want to get out there and do that. Number 2, use it to actively and passively look for another opportunity. Your next new awesome opportunity may just be 1 click away. Why wouldn't you do that? I just can't. To me, no brainer. So do that. 1 click away. Number 3, learn on the go. As you have your mobile device, stop flipping through all of the Facebook stuff and all the Instagram stuff. Yeah, I do it too, but I do it quickly. But I spend most of my time on LinkedIn. Your time should be switched over. If you're a career professional, if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, the majority of your time should be spent on LinkedIn, not necessarily Facebook. unless you're buying ads. Of course, if you're buying a whole bunch of ads on Facebook, yeah, you're going to manage that. But you don't necessarily have to do that. But over in LinkedIn, you want to be amongst your professional peers. It just elevates you as a professional. It just really does. Professional, and if you're an entrepreneur, or professional in your career, it just really elevates you. And that's where you want to be. And again, even if you're happy in your role, nobody said you can't be on LinkedIn. If you don't want to leave, don't leave. But you need to be on there as a professional, because when you go to networking events sometime now, even local ones, and you got these business cards, and some companies don't even give their people business cards anymore anyway. So what they're going to say, well, are you on LinkedIn? Let's connect on LinkedIn. But you're like, no, I haven't been on there in years. I set up a profile when they first started, but I haven't been on there in years. Shame on you. No, you need to get that together. Okay, so get on LinkedIn if you're not on LinkedIn. And when you do get on LinkedIn, connect with me. Yes, Nicolette Barrett, connect with me. Please do. And if you need help with writing your LinkedIn profile and getting it to iRock status, make sure you look me up, iRockResumes.com. I will make sure that it is popping. It has the right words. I'll make sure that I find you the groups that you need to be in. I'll give you tips on how to maximize it for your particular industry as a career professional or an entrepreneur, or a combination of both. You may be an employee as well as an entrepreneur. We can make that all work together for the good for you. So if you need some professional help, I am the gal to help you with that. Eventually, I stated at the beginning, I will be offering an actual hands-on class to teach you what to do and how to develop that, your LinkedIn as well, because these are just some tips, but I mean, what I just told you guys today is just the tip of the iceberg. It's so much more that you can be doing with your actual LinkedIn. So therefore, I'm going to do a class on that as a webinar, and I'm going to teach you go a little bit more deeper on why and how you can actually benefit from it. If you're a business owner, how you can actually make money from it, and also a career professional, how you can get your next gig where you're doing something that you really love. And like I always say, iRock Resumes is a place where you land the job of your dreams and create a career that rocks. And that's what I want you to do. And I am here to help you. Oh, there's my Pooh on there now, talking about something. Hey, mama. Hey, Pooh. Last day of school, so she's out of school. Hey, Pooh. Well, I'm so glad that you all joined me today. I hope this information was helpful. Again, I was doing double Facebook Live. I'm doing one on my iRock Resumes Facebook page. Go out and like that page. Please support me in that. And link with me on LinkedIn. That sounds funny. Link with me on LinkedIn. Make sure that you do that. Link with me on LinkedIn as well. And then I'll give you all that information. But I got some great things coming up for iRock, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of those things. And if you go out to my website, iRockResumes.com, join my VIP list. You can join it also on my Facebook iRock Resumes page as well. Join my VIP list, because I give deeper details and more information to my VIP list that I don't necessarily share with everyone. So I want you to be on my list, because I've got a lot of great things going on there as well. So this month, for the whole month of June, I am talking about nothing but LinkedIn. So join me next week when I give you even more information about LinkedIn and how it can help. And now, if you have any questions, always leave me comments, questions, give me some love, some thumbs up, some hearts, all that kind of great stuff. And I'll be able to, take your topics and talk about LinkedIn as well. So all month long, LinkedIn, if you have any questions, please feel free. I'll throw some other stuff in there as well. But my focus for the month of June is LinkedIn. Link with me, Nicolette Barrett. And you see how my name is spelled. And I think if you put it in there, I'm the only Nicolette out there. Like if you put my name in Facebook, I'm the only one. Now, how many million do Facebook have? I don't know. But I'm the only Nicolette. Yeah, so connect with me there. Thank you so much for joining Nicolette for another session of Career Musings. And now it has come to a close. Thank you, guys. See you next week. Next Thursday, 5:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, share this video. People need the information. I want to give it. Have a great evening. Bye, guys.